What's going on? I just picked up this book, The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, and almost a quarter way through, really digging it so far. It's a nice way to just remind myself that there's no way I can control anyone. People are going to do what they're going to do. And instead of getting stressed out or worked up over it, I can just let them, right? It doesn't have to be this big ordeal. It doesn't have to cause a bunch of issues or challenges. It doesn't have to cause a fight. People are going to do what they're going to do, and it's totally 100% outside of my control. And this book really kind of goes into different details and examples around that. And it's a kind of a two-part formula. So the first part is let them. So let them do what they're going to do and just, it's okay. And the second part is let me. So let me now do what I can control based on the situation. So recently had an issue with the client. There's a disagreement, there's a bit of friction. I just didn't feel fun and exciting working with her anymore. And yeah, and like just situations and whatever. She didn't pay me on time or miscommunication on payment. So instead of getting worked up, which I did get worked up initially, but I remembered just to let them do what they're gonna do. Now the flip part, let me start looking for other clients. Let me start doing more cold outreach. Let me start emailing potential people I can work with and making connections, or let me go to this networking event and meet other entrepreneurs. And that's what I did. So, we ended up parting ways, me and this client, and I feel totally good with it. I'm fine. And I also started talking with other clients, potential clients that I might start working with. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty great tool. I think it's a pretty great framework. I'm gonna remember to use it more often every time I feel like there's things outside my control that's getting me worked up or feeling triggered. I can just remember the two words, let them, and then immediately after, just think to myself, well, what can I do to address the situation or to either remove myself or do something else to help me move forward. So, yeah, highly recommend it. It's a super simple book, but I feel like it's the simple books that really have profound impacts. And yeah, I like how like the book title itself is basically the book, but with the stories and the nuance, and she talks a bit about some science in there as well. I feel like that just adds a lot more dimension to the book and the theory. So yeah, I'd say if you're someone who gets stressed out or has difficult relationships or just wants to live a more easeful, smoother life, then this is definitely a book to check out.